Tobin Rockley at Rockley Music Center in Lakewood, Denver, Colorado.
Right.
And taking a few moments to ask him or have him talk about what piano buyers can do to take care of their needs and interests as consumers in buying a piano. So,
grand pianos are purchased every 2.5 generations, so it's a relatively major purchase in people's lives. You'll have multiple homes, you'll have multiple cars, you'll have even multiple jewelry, but pianos, many times, if you have one, you very rarely repeat it. So it's something that's very personal to do that. It's also something that's really an heirloom purchase. So as people are buying instruments, they are not only buying for themselves, oftentimes they're buying for one of their children, grandchildren, and sometimes even great-grandchildren, depending on what they purchase. So there's a lot of things to think about ahead of time and during the process if you're looking at purchasing or selecting an instrument. Part of that is at your final piano. What is exactly you're going to be using it for? How much space are you willing to dedicate for this into where it's going to go? So there's a lot of different parameters to really consider. Also, one of the nice things, obviously, with you is that you provide information, and there's not a great deal of information on pianos, especially online. There's a lot of very subjective things and things to do that. So there's some nice things about looking at quality dealers and quality instruments and going from there. A lot of our advice is that pianos are as I mentioned earlier, very personal choice. So everyone's ears are slightly different, everyone's preferences are slightly different, which is one of the beautiful things about it. We take a great deal of pride in the manufacturers that we represent, but there's a lot of other very, very fine pianos out there as well. And sometimes we're the piano that's the right one, and sometimes we're not. So you need to trust yourself to listen to what you like, listen to what you enjoy the touch of, what you enjoy, and it's sometimes a very emotional thing. That direction, we often joke that sometimes pianos seem to pick people as opposed to people picking pianos. But when you have it and it grabs you, it's a wonderful connection that can last literally. It's a relationship you can keep for the rest of your life.